In the treacherous seas of Greek mythology, there are few creatures as feared and as deadly as Scylla, the monstrous sea beast that haunted the waters and terrorized sailors. But how did Scylla become the symbol of doom? The story begins long before her transformation into the terrifying monster we know today. Scylla was once a beautiful nymph, admired by all who saw her. With her graceful form and stunning beauty, she was the epitome of perfection. But, as with many stories from Greek mythology, envy and divine interference led to her tragic downfall. The story behind her transformation into the deadly sea monster varies depending on the version of the myth. But one common thread is jealousy. In one version of the myth, the sea god Glaucus, who had fallen deeply in love with Scylla, sought the help of the sorceress Circe to win her affection. However, Circe, who was also in love with Glaucus, grew jealous of Scylla and decided to punish her by turning her into a monstrous creature. She cast a terrible curse upon Scylla, transforming her beautiful lower body into a mass of writhing serpent-like beasts and giving her 6 ferocious heads, each with a mouth full of razor-sharp teeth. From her waist grew the heads of barking dogs that added to the nightmare of her appearance. Other versions of the myth suggest that the transformation was caused by Amphitrite, the wife of Poseidon, who saw Scylla as a rival and cursed her out of jealousy. Regardless of who was responsible, Scylla's beauty was lost forever, replaced by a horrific visage that struck fear into all who came near her. Scylla's new form made her a creature of immense danger, and she found herself dwelling in the strait between Italy and Sicily, directly opposite another terrifying monster, Charybdis. While Scylla would strike from the cliffs, her 6 heads snatching sailors from passing ships, Charybdis would create deadly whirlpools that swallowed entire vessels whole. Together, they formed a deadly trap, and sailors had to navigate between the two if they wanted to survive. One of the most famous stories about Scylla comes from the Odyssey, where the hero Odysseus finds himself trapped between the two monsters. Forced to choose between the two dangers, Odysseus faces an impossible decision: either risk losing his entire crew to Charybdis or sacrifice a few men to Scylla. Opting to sail closer to Scylla, Odysseus loses 6 of his men, who are devoured by the monster's heads as they scream in terror. This heart-wrenching moment is one of the many challenges Odysseus must overcome during his long journey home. Scylla's legacy has endured throughout history, a reminder of the merciless and unpredictable nature of the gods. While some tales suggest that the hero Heracles may have slain her, others imply that Scylla remained an eternal creature of the sea, forever haunting the narrow strait. Her tragic tale raises the question, was she truly a villain, or was she simply another victim of the gods' jealousy, cursed beyond her control? Scylla remains one of Greek mythology's most fearsome creatures, a symbol of both divine wrath and the perils of the deep sea.